Greetings, entities and guardians. My name is HyperHimes, and welcome back to Cookie Run Kingdom, where in this video, I want to see if I can continue on with the whole entire storyline in regards to the Premonition of Doom, because this story is getting very, very juicy, because let's be honest. I mean, we're involving Madeline Cookie, and we also have, apparently, like, the High Fork Bearer, or, like, their High Fork Club, who manages to, like, quote-unquote, ascend, and now they're just woke. Like, I don't know how else to describe it to you. And they are just awake, and now, well, all I can tell you for certain is that, I think Seltzer has a crush on Menthol. I'm just gonna be honest. But anyways, with that being said, we'll see if we can get a little bit more through the story, and see how far we can get. We could probably get to, like, because there are, 6 more available, so maybe there's like 3 parts that we can go through. It depends, but I'll be also seeing if I can read comments through the video of sweet and sour pulls for Lime Cookie. And if you want to leave your questions and comments down in the comment section below for me to read down the videos, and feel free to do so, because it could be a random question, a random comment, a random fact, something about me, something about the game, something entirely different. It doesn't even matter, because as long as we're having a fun time at the end of the day, and we appreciate being around each other from community to creator and creator community, that's what matters the most. So I'm gonna get like 1 or like 2 comments out the way. Yeah, just immediately, because one comes from Leonard G. was saying, question of the day, sometimes on Wednesdays, I make dinner for old people at my job. Does that count? I'd say that counts. Yeah, I basically asked about community service, and that's actually pretty enjoyable. Proud of you for doing that. And on the other spectrum, Gamer Cylinder says, I don't remember doing any sort of community service in my life. Honestly, you should try it. It actually feels really fulfilling to help out other people who need it. Anywho, let's go ahead and start off on the Order's expansion. Their Eminence Doael works hard to rapidly expand the Order's influence. More and more devotees follow their teachings in hopes to ascend. And also we got Pastry, of course, just saying, like, the glint of the Holy Fork. Subscribed. Of course. And there are more comments, but I gotta upgrade both Menthol Cookie and Seltzer Cookie, so you can see right there. So that'll take a bit. It actually goes all the way to, like, yeah, get them to, like, 2-star promotion and like level 70. At least it's not like 5-star, but come on, that's still a lot of upgrading to do.
Cookies tainted by sea and mud. Hearken to me. Hear me. Accept the words of Providence, and you may find deliverance. We bring the prospect of a promised land, rich in sunlight and firm soil. My friends, our time has come. Our path to paradise will be open soon, provided by Providence itself.
I think I remember that cookie. Yeah, that's the cookie from Odyssey.
We will no longer trudge through the mud. We will no longer be caught in the dark, groveling to see the light of the sun. Open your eyes, flush away the ignorance, unravel your hearts. Only then will Providence pave the way to the sky.
The path to paradise? Promised land of sunlight and firm soil? Where I won't have to scrabble in the mud day after day? Please, teach me!
In the name of the dough, the oven, and the witches.
Look at that sprite on her. She looks just not festive, but more outlined.
I surrender my dough, weary and crumbly, to the godly creators.
Your Eminence Doael, guide us to the promised land! Guide us, Your Eminence!
Devotees in dough, are there crumbs of doubt lingering in your hearts? Doubt clouds our devotion to the creators, beckoning temptation in its stead. In the name of the dough, the oven, and the witches, let zeal and fervor reign in your hearts, guiding your prayers. Only then shall you witness the sacred glint of the godly forks. Only then shall you hear the call.
Praise godly creators!
Look at all those believers, seeking the Providence's mercy. How wonderful. It reminds me of Mother Superior's words.
May the creators watch over you.
All in their will.
Of course, Mother be Mother Reverend. And of course, we're immediately done with that. So, I think the devotees that we see now, they originally came from, what I refer to as the slums of the Cookie Odyssey. Like, the poor man's land. Where all the, low-class people were, where that's where Espresso Kiki once was. And they were dragged over by a little small devotee who managed to take a couple of them and revert them over to the same pastry order to start believing. So some of the devotees that we saw are now like core characters because they used to be homeless, and now technically they have a home in regards to Doael. And also, you know, the great ones, you know, the godly creators of Forks. So, that's going to be pretty interesting to try and delve into the more the story goes on, considering that the next part is Holy Avatar. Let's leave a couple likes, because why not? Give them nice likes for the comments. Before we move on to the next part, being the Holy Avatar, let's read a few comments. Like, there's one from Zeja saying, "Take my luck. I've seen it was from 120 crystals and I don't know, like 100 magic cutters. Speaking of lime cookie, I got like, I felt 2 of rice corn cakes with lime. Flavored wait. Oh wait, rice corn cake? Rice corn cakes coated in lime? I guess that sounds good, but some of that I couldn't understand because just the comment being kind of wobbly in all of its words. Silent Gamers also said, "Did you hear about my new indie game called Blood Money? You might recognize one of the voice actors from the YouTube channel Smashbits." Oh, this new indie game. I thought you said my new indie game, but I don't think I've ever heard of Blood Money before. And I know I've heard of Smashbits before, but never heard of that game. I might give it a gander. That does sound pretty interesting. Lily Silly also says, "Course of the day, I would go to the library and clean the windows and vacuum the floors. It's a cozy little place." Libraries are really cozy. I think over the years they're getting a lot more underrated, and it's kind of sad when you think about it, considering they hold so much knowledge. I guess if you want reliable knowledge, go to a library. Don't rely on the internet. Also, Matthew Electricon saying, "Hey dude, can you react to a Kick Around Kingdom OC called Saccharin Jellyfish Cookie and has awakened? And her awakened and luminescent water cookie with voice lines and from Kunika and Jaden Kent Center Wells Animation?" I'm not one to do much reaction videos anymore as of recently, since I just kind of do shorts on it, but like, I'd have to ask for their permission first, so if I ever get their permission, then yeah, probably. Anyway, we have, which by the way, 50 basic toppings, pretty good, the Holy Avatar. Seltzer Cookie remembers her first encounter with the Holy Avatar. Menthol Cookie is convinced that witnessing Cookie's ascent will make the being open its eyes. Which we have comments from Colfi, of course, and Eclair. I guess it does have to do with the guild in regards to Eclair, so, let's see how opened our eyes can be.
I can't help but wonder what the High Fork Bearers saw within the rift. Their Eminence mentioned witnessing the godly will. A miracle.
This book is just as useless as the others.
The book. That's the book that Kofi Cookie had. The one that has, secrets. The one that Custer managed to find, but Kofi was like, no, we don't need Did they lose that book? Did someone steal that book? Oh no.
Brother Menthol Cookie looks so serious, focused on that book. Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh. That book was delivered from the Republic by those merchants, correct? Your dedication to High Fork Bearer Doael's teachings is truly remarkable.
So it was delivered. It wasn't stolen, but it was delivered to them. Maybe Kofi protected it because it was like, you know, they were a high buyer or something like that? Still weird just to see it popping up just immediately after the one story.
It is only logical, Sister Seltzer Cookie. One must always strive to understand the tenets of faith, its essence, rather than following them blindly. Sister Seltzer Cookie, the godly creators are the ones who shall bring salvation upon Earthbread. Naturally, the doctrine of our order is built upon logic and is free of fallacy.
Oh, of course. You're right, Brother Menthol Cookie. Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh!
Just confess. This is the 4th or 5th time you said, oh gosh. If you want to be technical, you said, oh gosh, like 12 or 15 times in the story already.
The teachings of their eminence Doael ring in holy truth so pure, so crystal clear, that even a skeptic like myself could cast aside all doubt and ascend closer to the godly. To achieve but a mere crumb of their brilliance, I must be tireless in my search for truth.
Did you find any traces of knowledge about the godly creators or the holy avatar in this book?
Barely. Even a modicum of knowledge can be quite challenging to obtain. When I first laid my eyes on this map that resembled a cookie, it was as if I had felt the touch of the Almighty.
Didn't we see that map before, too? That was from another different story, wasn't it? Who was it from? I'm trying to remember. I think it was Ginger Brave or something like that who, like, found that map. Oh, gosh. What story was that? I'm trying to remember, because I'm pretty sure, it was Perfect Wedding Plan. That's, yeah. Yeah, that was all, because they found that map somewhere. Oh, I just had to search that up quickly, because that was also the story with the wedding cake cookie. Well, wedding cake, but more importantly, Black Forest. What?
At first, I thought it was just an old map. But thanks to your explanation, Brother Menthol Cookie, I can see the image of the whole dough. The proof that it was by the grace of the godly hands that we, cookies, were brought upon this land.
Although we know very little, one thing is certain. Our gods once walked these lands. Their eminence Doael speaks of the coming of the promised day. The day when the creators return to our world.
Yes. Do you remember, Brother Menthol Cookie, how sorrowful and forlorn was the holy avatar when their eminence emerged from the rift?
Indeed. Their eminence forbade approaching the holy avatar, fearing that its glorious radiance would smite believers of less mature faith.
The holy avatar's heart must have suffered, filled with pity and compassion for us lowly cookies. But now when more and more devotees are answering the call of paradise, its visage has changed. And yet, the holy avatar's eyes have never opened. Not once.
It is said that when all devotees in Do follow the call and ascend to salvation, then, and only then, will the holy avatar open its eyes in joy.
Oh, I can't wait for that day to come.
In the name of the dough, the oven, and the witches,
may thy grace guide us towards our destiny.
The fact that this is linking in so many stories, from the previous one from the Traders of the Faraway Seas, or the Fairs of the Faraway Seas, and also the Perfect Wedding Plan story, is kind of shocking me, because we have the book and the map, and those are all big implications of what's going on right now. That terrifies me, considering how the next cutscene is literally just says, to witness the gods. Is this a... and what is that? Great. Great, that's just fun. And of course, considering that says Milfuel, I'm gonna be honest with you. I think this is the reason why people wanted me to go like, you should probably play through the Odyssey story first, because I'm pretty sure, because it just says right there, ashamed of her failure in the Republic, Milfuel Cookie returns to the Order's Cathedral. High Forkabur reshores are saying all was part of the divine plan. After all, destined completion is at hand. Let's be honest. If Elder... the good thing is, I was far enough into the story to realize she was already suspect. That's good. It's not really... it doesn't really spoil anything. The only thing that wasn't spoiled for me was how she managed to fail. Because she was already suspect. Let's be honest. The only person who was more suspect was Elder Customer. They're just greedy. This... Milfuel is just... ugh. Good gracious. Anywho... before we move on to the next part of the story, there are some other comments, which, by the way, these are, oh gosh, there's comments from Oyster and Claude Cream just going like, man, Milfro really messed up this time. Anyway, to get some other comments out of the way, there's a comment from Aiden Godzilla saying, can you play Sudion on Roblox? I don't think I want to play anything on Roblox after what happened recently. It's Caitlin says, question of the day, no, because in my school year, if you're late more than 3 times in 1 month, you have to do community service. So that means you weren't late? Okay, well, good for you. I mean, at least you didn't at least you weren't late for school, but like, you should try community service one of these times. It's great. And also, Alice says, Hyper, this is another vent, but today I had a bad meltdown for a freaking hour. Well, I hope you feel better at the very least. I don't want you to have a meltdown any time that you have a meltdown. I know that doesn't make sense, but I hope you do things that just make you feel happy and more comfortable. I know it's not the best advice, but I'm not sure what else I could say. Tico Tipson says, peek. Yes. Maxie says, question of the day, I sometimes help my mom when cleaning the balcony. As long as you're helping, that's all that matters. You're helping someone, and they deserve it. And also, Pupspice says, I shamed Dark Cacao and Mystic Flowers into getting their costumes. I dressed up every Cookie I have costumes for, and berated Dark Cacao and Mystic Flower for not owning their own. It's nonsensical, but it worked for me. Oh. Well, I guess if it works for you, then I guess it does. Anyway, let's happily see Milfoil's downfall.
In the name of the dough, the oven, and the witches.
Oh my, that's...
Sister Milfoil Cookie? I heard about what happened in the Republic. What a relief it is to see you back.
Sister.
Oh, wait, never mind. I thought that was someone else. I thought it was the snobby one. Basically the female older custard. That's someone else. Okay, yeah, that's kind of shocking.
I have returned in shame. After my failure.
What are you saying, Sister Milfoil Cookie? You've done our order a tremendous favor by spreading the word of our faith in the Republic.
Was she suspicious? Maybe she was, but I'm not sure if she would be the first person I'd conclude to. Maybe she was acting too nice for her own good. Was it also revealed in the story? I don't know. I'll try and find that out the more that I play through Cookie Odyssey.
Oh, dear sister. The road must have been long and arduous. Look, your face is covered in crumbs and dust. It breaks my heart to see you like this.
Welcome back, Sister Milfoil Cookie. I understand that you must be weary from the road, but High Fork-bearer Doael is expecting you. This way, please.
I don't think she expected, Doael to return.
Your Eminence, Doael. I beg your forgiveness. I failed, Your Eminence. Failed before those infidels who refuse to see the truth that is our faith.
Infidel, that's a bold word.
They took away all that I'd built with such care over the years. All those innocent young believers lost their purpose and turned away from the light of the godly creators. All I could do was watch them do their blasphemous work.
Sister Milfoil Cookie.
Your Eminence, I know I have no right to be in this holy place, not after I brought such shame upon this order. And yet...
Worry not, sister. Your journey of faith was destined to lead you here.
My heart yearned to come back, to be humbled before the sacred forks once more, to offer my prayers to the godly creators.
Raise your head, Sister Milfoil Cookie. Indeed, through countless prayers, we sang praise to the godly creators in hopes of welcoming their advent to this land. And yet, observe. Take a look at the Providence's messenger, our beloved avatar of destiny.
Oh, he said the word.
Do you see the same holy visage as before, when you departed for the Republic?
Oh, in the name of the dough, I can't believe my eyes. The holy avatar has become complete.
Yes, the zealous prayers of the believers, all the devotees in Do who chose to answer the call. We see it clearly now. Little by little, it all nurtured and nourished you. You, O Avatar of Destiny, sent to us by godly grace, will bring everything to completion.
Avatar of Destiny.
We saw it all, Sister Milfoil Cookie. On that fateful day, when we fell through the shattered sky to a place where all reason, all the worldly logic crumbled away, we saw the complete vision. The perfect avatar, ascending towards the Almighty, guiding all desert creatures of our world to stand before the godly creators. Indeed, we saw it. An epiphany bestowed by a great witch, in which she was unmaking her creations into pristine dough. A vision to us! A vision to guide us to paradise, no doubt! Very soon, our beloved avatar will regain its promised form.
They trying to overthrow the witches.
And this, Sister Milfoy Cookie, means only one thing.
Praise godly creators!
The calamities plaguing these lands. The mysterious force that grows stronger by the day. All fates of this world are converging towards their destined completion.
All dough shall become one.
Indeed, dear sister. The hour is nigh for all cookies. To become ingredients for the grand recipe of fate. And then, we are certain of it. Only then will the avatar of destiny finally lay its eyes upon us.
Brother Menthol Cookie, did you hear that just now? I didn't mean to eavesdrop. I simply happened to overhear.
Ingredients?
Oh, so I did hear that right. What could their eminence possibly mean?
Could they be talking about the devotees who have answered the call? But that would mean that their eminence's teachings are... No, impossible.
Does that mean they're just gonna go like, hey, so we all know you follow the call of the Avatar Destiny, which is good. We just have one more step of the plan. We need all of you to just, sacrifice yourselves. Well, why are you running? Please come back. Please. Kill him. Just like that. Because I feel like that's what's going to end up happening. Because, I'm sorry, but you kind of have this proposition of, like, this great being taking all of the creatures from Cookie Kind to confront the godly creators and take their rightful place. I feel like all you are doing is describing Cookie Armageddon. Like, I think that's it. Especially when you say stuff like, oh, everything that's meant to be happening, all the calamities in this world are soon combining into this one path. Like, I'm sorry, but this is getting worse and worse and worse. And this, so far, doesn't even have anything to do with Silent Soul Cookie. What happens now? I'm curious. We do get 10 of those. What's the next part, by the way? Journey of Faith. Okay, so it does go back to Madeline Cookie. Oh gosh, but Madeline Cookie witnesses something bad. Decides to report back to the Republic once more. Alas, priest sees him before he manages to website. They're gonna capture my boy. That's not good. And Espresso and Fidentia are gonna comment just like... They're posting the video and they're just like, alright, we're coming. Don't worry, we see the video. We're coming ASAP. I'm waiting for that to happen. It's so stupid. But, like, I feel like that could actually happen. Alright. For now, there's only a few more comments I'll read before I end the video, because this is a good place to stop, because there's only 3 more cutscenes left, and it's gonna get very dire, I can already understand that. But Lennon Geode says, I like that they use Lime Cookie's theme song for the gacha page. That's true. They just didn't use it for a gacha animation, that sucks. Caitlin says, I had to get Eternal Sugar Cookie through Soul Stones. At least you got her, let's be fair. Kay's favorite pet says, don't F Grapefruit Cookie. I hope you mean don't forget Grapefruit Cookie. What? Okay. And Caitlin also says, I start school tomorrow. Again. Well, I hope you have a fun time there. Hopefully it's easier than the last year. Always just carry that little piece of information with you. Marshad Activity says, just about done with the comments. You missed insight. There's some comments that I don't read, and then there's some comments that I like forget. Don't judge me. There's so many. I can't read every single one of them because sometimes there's also repeats. And also, Alice Does Many Things says, I remember sometimes in my school I'd help with the school store, and that was a fun time. I miss school stores, I gotta be honest. Anyways, with that being said, now we can end the video right here, because the story is only getting more and more juicy the more religious we're getting into it. So with that being said, I want those rainbow cubes over there. If you enjoyed the video, then please be sure to leave a like on it, and also share the video with your friend if you enjoy my Kick Your Run content. And if you enjoy my content in general, then why not subscribe, and also hit the bell icon to be notified of whatever I do in the future. How am I making it blink like that? Okay. If you enjoy my content, subscribe and also hit the bell icon and to be notified of whatever I do in the future. And down below in the description, you'll see links to all my social media, which includes a Twitter post where if it gets 10,000 likes, I'm gonna kick your YouTube stuff for absolutely free. There's a link to my Discord server called the Hypenese Hub, a link to my merchandise, you can buy stuff to represent the channel, and lastly, a link to my Ko-fi, where for just $1 a month, you can see exclusive content you wouldn't normally see in this normal YouTube channel. But above all else, I will see you entities and guardians in the next video. Hail the Hypenese.